Hi guys. Hello. Happy Wednesday. We're going to be doing a body weight only lower body workout. I'm going to try and keep it to 20 minutes this time, but for the little kind of education session that I wanted to do before the workout, I've had a lot of questions, and given that it's lower body day, I thought it'd be a good day to chat about it. But I've had a lot of folks talk to me about basically hinge patterns. So, how to protect their backs during hinging motions. So, for today, we'll do some sort of hinging patterns just to get some of that posterior chain. So, glutes, hamstrings, that kind of a thing. But for a hinge, a lot of people think like, okay, deadlifts, um, good mornings, things like that. And a lot of those movements tend to aggravate people's backs. So I wanted to go over how to reduce the risk of low back aggravation that you can apply to today's session. So for starters, if you were on Monday, we chatted about needing to keep your rib cage bowl stacked over your pelvis bowl. So making it almost like a canister here, right? So thinking about that canister, thinking about that can, again, not leading with your belly button, not leading with your pubic bone here or your lower abdomen. We want to keep those bowls in line together as you hinge forward and then come back up. Where people oftentimes run into trouble is with what I call like twerking or like sticking their butts out too much. So here and then hinging down, leading with their belly button rather than stacking it, being more like a canister, lowering and raising back up. So for a hinge pattern, that's something that we want to look for, any sort of hinge pattern. So this can be a deadlift, this can be a good morning, which is where knees are on the ground and you're hinging forward, coming back up this way. It can be a single leg deadlift, so something here, all the way down, all the way back up. So what we want to think about, if your back does hurt during some of these deadlifts or some of these hinging motions, I want you to check in, like, what's my rib cage doing? What's my pelvis doing? Am I stacked? Am I level on both sides? Or am I leading with my belly button or leading with my chest down into the motion? It's also, so that's one of the things to kind of check in. The other thing to check into is the depth that you're going. So a lot of the times we just haven't trained the motion so much. So it's about controlling, doing the depth that we can control. So not having to go all the way down if your back starts to, twerk in this position. It's about getting that nice stack, only going as low as you need to lower down and raise back up. So during today's workout, again, doing any of the hinge motions, any of the motions, honestly, squats, lunges, any pulses, like only go the range that you can control comfortably with low back, knees, hips, any of it. So depth, something that you can definitely control, because a lot of people, their backs don't bug them until a certain depth. So if we can work into that threshold a little bit more, that'll only build you up for success in that motion later on too. So part of it's a strength thing, part of it is a positional thing. So checking where your hips are in relation to your pelvis and your rib cage. And then part of it's a control thing, so a patterning thing. So that's where I like to use, I'll go up a little bit here. I like to use a Swiffer to help sort of mind muscle connection, re-pattern, coordinate that motion. So what you want is your fist on the bottom of a dowel here, and then one fist by your head here. So both of those fists stay in contact with those body regions. So tailbone here, head up here. It doesn't matter right versus left, whatever's comfy. And all you're going to do is maintaining those points of contact. You're going to lower forward and then come all the way back up. Lower forward and come all the way back up. So this just helps to coordinate that hinge pattern a little bit better, to where when you start doing it with weight, your body's already prepped and primed for it in the right way. So it's almost like the body's better able to remember some of that motion because we've used an external cue prior to that motion. So that's one of my little helpful PT tips for hinging patterns. And it really is. External cueing helps a lot for learning motion. So rather than thinking like, oh, you'll hear a lot of people like, bring your belly button to your spine or whatever it is. Sometimes it's better to use that external cue, like a Swiffer, like a dowel, something like that, so that you're ensuring that you're getting those right mechanics because you're tactilely able to feel the position that your body's in from a different perspective. So that is our little body education session for today. But hinge patterns, just because I've gotten a lot of questions on it about low back safety, low back pain during hinging, all of that kind of stuff. So we will get started. Again, I always like add this disclaimer that YouTube takes away, like they have copyright laws, right? So it'll be silent. So jam out if you need to. It's a body weight only. It'll be a shorty 20-ish minute workout. I'm literally going to set a timer. That way I can like monitor the time and not go over too much. So I'll have you guys, when you're ready, meet me. Actually, I'll have you guys meet me in standing. I might have to come over and switch the camera every now and then. But I'm going to have you turn your feet out here. Squeeze those legs together here. Inhale, hands raise up overhead. And exhale, awesome. Squeeze those feet together, squeeze those inner thighs together. Inhale, raise up those hands overhead. And exhale all the way down. Awesome. Same thing now. Inhale. Exhale, fold all the way forward here. Feeling that lengthening through the back of those thighs, the back of the calves, the back of the glutes, hamstrings. Inhale, hands up overhead. Awesome. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Perfect. Pedaling out those legs, so bending one knee and straightening the other as we're sort of hanging out in this position here. Awesome. Just slowly warming things up. Starting to raise up on our toes. Again, elevate the heel, one leg and then the other here, giving our nervous system a little love. Awesome. One more. Inhale. Exhale here. Hands go down by your side, and I'll have you rotate to one side on the left and rotate to the right. Awesome. Now, full body rotation here to the left, full body rotation here to the right, rotating through the hips, through the ankles, as well as the rib cage. Awesome. One more here. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward all the way down. Awesome. Pedal it out again. Perfect. Okay, body weight only, lower body. So we're gonna start warming things up a bit. I'm gonna have you guys feet a little wider. We're gonna go straight into some squats here. So all the way down, all the way up here. As deep as you can go. A lot of people, they stop their squats here. For the warm up, I really wanna try and have us get full range of motion in a comfortable way, right? So if you're struggling with knee pain, if you're struggling with hip pain, back pain, whatever it might be, only go as far down as is comfortable for you, but still push that range. If we never go into that range, we're never gonna get comfortable with it or strengthen our muscles in that range. So, especially in the warm up, I always like going full range. Awesome. I don't know why my arms just float up when I do this. So you can do whatever you'd like with your arms here. It's just kind of the natural flow, the natural movement that my body wants to go into. Awesome. Okay, next, feet a little wider. So now we're going to go more into a plie position here. Knees out, feet out. Same thing. We're going to go down and then up. Awesome. Down and then up. Still warming up those hips, warming up those knees, prepping the body for some of those motions that we'll do later on. Awesome. Exhale as you raise up. Inhale. Exhale. Awesome. Starting to focus a little bit more on those inner thigh muscles. So as you raise up, squeeze those feet in without actually letting them move. So that it almost kind of bounces you up here because you're pulling your feet together. Awesome. Feeling that spice in your inner thighs. Perfect. Okay, next warm-up motion. We're gonna go into, we talked about that hinge motion for the 5 minutes before this session, but we're gonna go into a single leg RDL here. So slowly lower down, feeling that lengthening in the back. For me, it's that left thigh. Down, raise all the way back up. Awesome. Slow and control, working on that balance as well, but also making it that much harder on ourselves, going that slower, steadier pace. Awesome. Still on that left side. Perfect. All the way down, all the way up. I like to keep my opposite hand or my left hand, balance on my left hip to help monitor what my hip's able to do when it stops and when my low back starts to compensate, because that means I've gone too far. Awesome. We're going to switch to that right side. So I'll still face this way. Woo, this one's my worst balance side. Awesome. All the way down, all the way up. For these single leg motions, play around with foot position. So put a little bit more weight in the front of your foot. Not quite raising up in your toes, just shifting the weight slightly to feel that different muscle activation in that right leg. Transition more towards 50-50, so 50% weight in the front, back, kind of even throughout the entire foot. Feel the difference that causes for muscle activation in that right leg. Lastly, press through that heel primarily. So heel pressure, again, whole foot still on the ground, but we're changing that intention to the heel and seeing what that does and where that activates a little bit differently than the other positions. Awesome. Okay, one more kind of warm-up motion here. I'm gonna have you guys go start wider legs here, and we're gonna go one side, then the other. A little more dynamic here, so a little quicker pace, getting that heart rate up. Awesome. Move my microphone because it is warming up here. Awesome. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna go straight into those working sets after a little bit of a warm up. So we're gonna start feet narrow, so knees pretty close to each other. We're gonna go all the way down, all the way back up here, all the way down, slow and controlled, all the way back up. Awesome. 3, all the way down, all the way up. 4, slow and steady, probably about 4 seconds on the way down, 4 seconds on the way back up. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Perfect. Evenly pressing through both feet at the same time to raise up. Awesome. Not letting that dominant side do work for you. Awesome. Okay, we're going to pick up the pace a little bit here. So down, up, up. Raising up that heart rate a little bit. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the way down. Hold here. 10, 9, 8, 7. We've got this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull slow. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Raise up a little bit and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And pulse at this mid-range. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little higher, not all the way up. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Knees wide, feet wide. We're gonna go straight into sumo squats. 4 seconds up, 4 seconds down, creating our own tension through our thighs, through our legs, almost like we're really trying to fight to get down and fight ourselves to get back up, even though we don't have any sort of weight with us. Good. On the way down, pushing those feet out without them actually moving, pulling those heels together on the way in. Good. 7, awesome. 7, push them out here. 8, pull together. 8, awesome. 9, 9, one more. But we're not done yet. We're gonna go into a quick pace here. Up, down, 9, a little faster. 8, 7, same motion. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Drop it all the way low. Good. Hold. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse. 10, 9, 8. Stay low. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up halfway. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse mid-range. 10, 9. We've got this, guys. Don't come out of it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up a little higher here. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Relax. Shake it out a little bit, but not too much. We're going to go straight into the next one. So we're going to go back into a reverse lunge to march up here. So with this reverse lunge, what I want you to focus on is heel pressure. So we're activating a little bit more through the glutes. I also don't want you to stay upright here. So I went a little forward, almost like you're like a track star, right? Like Usain Bolt, Allison Felix, Sydney McLaughlin, all of those people. So here, heel pressure, left side. We're gonna lower, press to that heel, raise up. You should feel that glute on that left side, super on fire. 5, awesome. 6, 7, I forgot the march. Oh well, we'll do that in a little bit. 9, one more. 10, halfway down, hold. With that hinge still, good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, still lean forward. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. March up. 10, 9, 8, press to that heel. 7, 6, still on that left side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, stay on that left side. We're going to go straight into some more single leg work. So slowly lower all the way down, come all the way back up. I'm going to change my position to a kickstand actually. So my right side is going to stay back. I'm going to slowly lower, raise all the way up. Slowly lower, raise all the way up. So hinge forward here, raise all the way up. Again, keeping that rib cage, that pelvis stacked like bowls on top of each other, not leading with your chest, not leading with your belly button. Pressing through the heel. Not a lot of weight on this right side here. Literally just for balance, just allowing us to load that glute, press through the heel to raise back up. Awesome. Perfect. 8, awesome. 9, one more. 10, perfect. Okay, we're gonna move on to that right side. So right side, we're gonna go straight into those reverse lunges here. So hinge forward slightly at the hips, loading that glute a little more, heel pressure. We're gonna go down, press through the heel, come back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, awesome. 5, 6, slowly lower, press through that heel. 7, 8, 9, one more. 10, awesome. Midway, hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Stay there. 4, 3, 2, 1, and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. And then march up and back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Stay on that right side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Back into a lunge and hold. 10, 9, 8. Heel pressure. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand all the way up on that right side. Left side kickstand down below. We're going to hinge forward, press through that heel, raise all the way back up. Creating our own tension. Again, feeling like you're having to pull something up through really, really thick quicksand. Good. Most of that weight on that right side still. Awesome. Seven. Awesome. Almost there, guys. 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Okay, I'll have you guys meet me on the mat here for our final series. So on your back, heels elevated here. So our toes elevated, we'll be on our heels. We're going to start off with some hamstring walkouts here. So hips stay up, left leg walks out, right leg, and you slowly walk each leg out and each leg back as far as you're able to keep those hips up. Awesome. Feeling that in the back of those legs, the back of those hamstrings. Awesome. Trying not to rock through those hips too much. And trying to alternate which leg takes the first step and which leg takes the last step. Because at this far range, whichever leg moves second is going to have the harder job, right? Here, righty's moving first, lefty's maximally, almost maximally lengthened, and also requiring a lot of contraction effort from that lengthened position. I think I said this in the lower body live from the other day, but a lot of good hamstring work here to protect the low back, but also to reduce the risk of hamstring injuries, especially with running, sprinting, jogging, anything like that. Awesome. Okay, come all the way up. Don't drop those hips. We're going to go straight into lower. Raise those hips up. Bridges here. Pressing through those feet to raise the glutes up. Not overarching to where it's going in the low back. Really only going up as far as the hip can control. Awesome. "13, 14, 15, awesome. Left leg elevated all the way down, all the way up on the right leg only. 2, 3, 4, 5, awesome guys. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we'll pulse. 10, 9, little lifts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that left leg, raise that right leg. Full range, all the way down, all the way up. That opposite leg being bent helps to protect that low back. If it's all the way straight, that back has an easier time arching. If it's bent and hugged towards you, it's harder for that low back to compensate. So a fun trick of the trade, I guess. 7, 8, 9, 10, and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, you guys. Okay, hug those knees in. That is all for the working sets of our lower body shorty workout. Join me for a little bit of the cool down. We'll start off with probably my favorite priority exercise, these nerve glides here, but it's also a dynamic hamstring stretch. So if you've ever struggled with sciatica, nerve stuff, or feeling tightness in your calf and hamstring, these are super, super awesome. So you'll straighten your leg, bend those toes back, point the toes, bend the knee. Awesome. 5, 6, good, and then switch to the other side. Awesome. Same thing, just such a good one to do, especially when we do a lot of the hinge stuff, a lot of lower body work, a lot of just movements that, if not done properly, can stress the low back too. So I like this as part of a nerve mobility one, a muscle mobility one, and also an injury risk reduction one, right? Awesome. Okay, I'll have you guys meet me in a runner's lunge here. I'm gonna raise it up a little. Ooh, sweaty, golly. Okay, here, we're gonna press those hips forward here and lean forward slightly. Not here, again, that's arching that low back. So tuck those hips under, really feel the pull in that right quad, front of the leg. Awesome. I think we did it, guys. Compared to Monday, I did better timing-wise. Looks like we're at like 21 minutes. So cool down, doesn't count, right? It's just the 20-minute workout. Awesome. Okay, go sideways here, sideways with that foot, and we're gonna rock and rock. Awesome. Rock and rock. Good. 2 more. Rock, rock. Perfect. Okay, now straighten out that left leg, and we're gonna do the same. Rock and rock. Perfect. Reconnecting with our breath again, starting to calm that nervous system back down, get out of that sympathetic fight or flight nervous system that's active during exercise, cue up that rest and digest, that parasympathetic nervous system on this cool down. That'll help with some of the muscle recovery, muscle building, all that good stuff. Awesome. Okay, switch legs here. So my right leg's forward, tuck those hips under, lean forward, stretching out that left side. Awesome job. Perfect. Okay, sideways here, and we'll rock and rock. Awesome. Stretching out those inner thigh muscles, the hips here. Letting our breath calm down again. Rather than going from a heightened chest breathing pattern, starting to program it more towards the core, the abdominals. Awesome. Okay, knee, right foot out here, and then we'll rock back and forth, feeling it on that right inner thigh. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, ending on one of my favorites, we'll do figure 4. Always option to do the pigeon stretch as well, though. So left ankle over the right knee here. Good, and just relax into it, rocking side to side here. Perfect. So this is a great travel-friendly workout. Again, you can use your mind basically to help create some of the resistance. It's always good to have weights, of course, but sometimes especially when traveling or small spaces or whatever, you don't have the option for weights. So this is a nice way to get some of that resistance training without needing a lot of equipment. We'll switch to the other side. So right ankle over the left knee. Perfect. Rocking side to side. Perfect. Awesome. So you can always save this workout. Share it with family or friends who travel a lot. And I did have sort of a body education session at the beginning talking about the hinge pattern. So I'll upload it with that education session with just the workout. That way people have a variety of options depending on what they're watching it for. Awesome. Okay. At the end here, I'll have you guys meet me in your final resting position. For me, that's going to be sitting. And again, breath work's huge for me. So ending with some of the breath work, some of that mind muscle connection, some of that recentering. Gratitude is always a good time to incorporate some of that gratitude work as well. So inhale, opening up that rib cage like an umbrella. Exhale, zipping up from that pubic bone, wrapping those obliques around like a hug. Inhale and exhale. Awesome. Inhale, we'll do some box breathing. So count, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold at the top, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Now just some basic breath work. Again, utilize your own mantra, whatever that might be. For me, I always revert back to the same one. Breathe in faith, breathe out fear, but you can incorporate whatever words mean something to you today or something that you want to remind yourself of after this workout. So with me here, inhale. For me, that's faith, gratitude, love, and joy. Exhale, fear, doubt, hate, and negativity. Awesome. Inhale, faith, love, joy, positivity. Exhale, fear, doubt, negativity, and hate. Awesome job, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this body weight only shorty-ish lower body workout. My name is Kelsey. I'm a doctor of physical therapy and the owner of Ellen Wellness, which incorporates all of this sort of stuff. So mind, body, soul, all the education sessions. That way you have the workouts, but you also have the components that will help with your just physical and mental health and it as a whole. So if you're interested, I'll leave the link in the bio below. We offer a free trial to everyone. So if you're up for joining, we'd love to have you. And other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this workout. I'll see you guys again on the mat for the next one.